Guys, what does it take to start a successful poultry farm? My name is Lenson Mumo and I assist farmers launch successful poultry farms. I have practiced poultry farming for the last 9 years, almost a decade. That's a lot of time to learn about poultry farming. I've learned through mistakes. Then I've also improved on some of the business processes about poultry farming, which has also assisted me to start and launch successful poultry farms and be able to assist also farmers to run the same. In the last 3 years, we have been leasing a hatchery. And imagine what? We are now doing 3 projects. And out of the 3 projects we are doing consecutively, one of the projects is that the good news is we managed to purchase our second piece of land, which is around 1 acre. And we are building our hatchery from scratch so that we may ensure seamless supply of day-old chicks from our farm to your farm. The second project, we are constructing a story poultry house for a client in Kibabi, as I've shown you. And our third project, guess what? Just come see here. Our third project is here. This is now the video, what we are going to discuss today about poultry farming. I know many of you might be wondering, what is this we are going to discuss? This is a store which we are constructing for a client for the purpose of feed production and the storage of machinery which will be used now to store feeds for the chicken and also for the cows. In this farm in Eldoret, there is now the dairy farming part and we have the poultry farming part. So we are ensuring that the client do the right investment from the beginning to the end. So we want to look on considerations you need to put across when you want to construct a store or a storehouse or a warehouse, because these are something which very many farmers neglect when they are doing their poultry farming or their livestock farming or any other form of farming. So I want you to come with me here so that we may be able to see some of the things we are able to start with in the beginning with the construction. So here you can see we have sand here, we have some machine cut here, and if you are able to see over there, just down there, we have some ballast over there. And now we want to get into this store to look on some of the things we were able to put across to ensure that we deliver this project on site. So guys, come with me so that you may be able to see it. Just show them the store where we have reached so that you may be able to look on some aspects. So this store you are seeing here, we want to have some tractors here. We want to have a part for the storage of the raw materials. We want to have a space for feed processing in this store. So one thing we did, I just want to move with you outside so that you may be able to see what some of the things which we are able to start with before we even started building now the walling. The building is almost at 80% complete, but I want to show you something which was very crucial. So for you to construct a storehouse, you need to build a very strong foundation, because this is not just a normal house. This is a house which is going to ferry machines which are over 5 tons each machine. So you need a concrete foundation. So we started with the most basic part here, the foundation, which is also important. Let me just show you from this side. We started with the foundation where we used now the hardicles. These are the hardicles which we use now for the making of the foundation. We had to arrange them stone after stone all the time they fill the store. Then after that, we follow the madam. Then the third thing we did so that we may be able to do the same. I'm sorry I did not update you on the beginning, but it has been because of very many activities which has been running all through. We used this, have forgotten the name of this wire, which we used also for the foundation. So for you to ensure that you do the right thing, you need to build a very solid foundation so that you may not have the project fail. After it has served you for around 2 to 3 years, you realize you are calling other people to come and rebuild the store. So that is the basic thing we did. So this is the floor. As you can see, we did it. Then after we finished the floor is when now we started the process of walling. But before that, I was advising my client to use the louvers for the biggest part, but we had some. So these are the louvers we have used. So as you can be able to see, now on this part, Because this is not a normal house, we have now the louvers. Also, they will serve as the ventilators for this store to ensure that we have the carbon dioxide which will be emitted by the machines now moving out through these louvers. We are also going to install some ventilators on the roof ventilators, the silver roof ventilators, so that you may be able to ensure that clean air in this store. The other thing we did, if you are able to see on the height, the height is not just a normal height, just is a little bit higher. We did around 16 feet. You can see how many machine cut stones do we use now from the foundation. We use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we have around 5 louvers, which we did. Then we are going to redo. We did now the same, if you are able to see here, to see on the other side there. We did now that's the place where we are going now to have the machine now get inside the store. So we did now the Lido after we did also some very many courses to ensure that there will be good movement of air inside the store. The other thing we considered, we looked on this aspect of these beams to ensure that we build a strong store which might not come down at any given point. So these are the most basic things you need to implement in your poultry farm so that you may be able to do the right thing. And if you want to build a warehouse, I think we are the right people whom can do the same. You can see the work we have done is around 80% complete. We will be able to deliver your work in the most convenient time, and we will ensure that we deliver quality work. I can't wait to show you the end product of this store so that you may be able to implement the same in your poultry house without a struggle. So that's the thing. In the past 3 years, we introduced the Sasso F1, which we are selling at 95 Kenya shillings. And we have also introduced now the commercial layers, which we are selling at 160 Kenya shillings. We have also introduced the broilers, which we are selling at 100 Kenya shillings. And the good thing is that as NEO-HEN Farms, as a company, we have taken it as an initiative where we have decided in the year 2025, we are going to empower at least 1,000 farmers, where we are going to train them on the modern poultry farming techniques to ensure that they do the right investment from the beginning to the end. Despite you want to start a small poultry farm or a huge poultry farm, we are going to ensure that we walk with you the journey step by step up to the time we are going to go with you out to the market. That's the beauty of working with us. So guys, I want to appreciate you. And if you want to start a small poultry farm, in the next video, I want to show you with 150,000 Kenya shillings, how much can you build? Can you build a poultry house from 150,000 Kenya shillings? We'll be looking on that video so that you may be able to implement the same. You can be able to implement the same in your poultry farm if you don't have a lot of money. I'm not only doing the commercial projects, but I'm also doing for small projects for farmers who want to keep between 100 birds to 1,000 birds. But there is another small project I'm doing in my farm where I'm also going to cater for farmers who want to keep between 20 chicken to 100 chicken. We are going to have portable chicken houses, which you can move with them from place to place to ensure that you do your poultry farming at the best way possible. So guys, I want to appreciate you for keeping in touch. Let's meet on the next video where we'll be discussing about this small poultry house. I'm going to give you an update for the Story Poultry House, and I'm also going to do an update for the construction of our hatchery. Thank you guys. Make sure if you have any question, you leave it on the comment section. You like the videos, and I'll be able to do a video the same and a reply. Let's meet on the next video.